Hey, Corinne here. I had an unplanned business trip this month and it was really busy. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to make a video. Sorry about that, but I'm back. A lot of people liked my lore video I posted and I got a lot of positive feedback from YouTube and Discord, so you can expect a lot more lore-based videos to come. The comments really light up my day, so thank you all. You are amazing. Anyways, enjoy the video. This December 2024, my friend Marcus just became a new dad and I'm super happy for him.
I'm super happy. I'm dad.
So to celebrate, I'm counting down the top 5 dads in Legends of Runeterra. To make this list more simple, both the child and the father have to be in Legends of Runeterra, or League of Legends. Units also need a sufficient amount of lore to be considered a dad. And last but not least, I did my best with the research. If I'm missing someone, please let me know. As always, if you enjoyed this type of lore content, like, subscribe, and comment for the YouTube algorithm. Anyways, welcome to my Canadian apartment. Let's get started. Starting off the list, might be a controversial pick, but number 5 is Malphite, who's the father of Chip. Malphite being number 5 doesn't mean he's bad, there's just tough competition. Chip is a little chunk of rock that fell off Malphite. He took a life of his own and went on many different adventures. Canon stories include Chip exploring Targon, joining Talia on adventures, and getting close to Rumble's Mega Yodel tournament. A bit too close. Other lore about Chip is wow. They weren't kidding when they said Chip had more lore than Shaco, holy sh. But enough about Chip. Malphite and Chip have a friendly father-son relationship. Chip knows that if he's ever in danger, he can always count on his papa to come level mountains for him. But while Malphite is a great dad, his size does stop him from going on adventures with Chip, making him a giant stay-at-home dad. As I said before, Chip is a fragment of Malphite. My fear is that Malphite always wanted to go on adventures and explore. Due to his size, it's a bit tough. Both Chip encapsulating Malphite's dreams of adventuring, Malphite knows that at least part of him is doing what he always wanted to do. But in summary, Malphite is my number 5 dad. In the number 4 spot, we have Udyr, the Spirit Walker. When Udyr was young, he aided the Winterclaw against a pack of wildcats. Impressed by his skills, the war mother of that time, Heijan, sought to train Udyr alongside her daughter Kalkia. Udyr taught Kalkia how to survive in the wild, while Kalkia taught Udyr how to live amongst men. Eventually they fell in love and Udyr swore to protect Kalkia and everyone she loved. But eventually, Udyr got essentially rabies, almost not alive the child, and was exiled from the clan to live alone and learn to control inner peace so the rabies won't make him go berserk again. Time passes and Udyr returns back to the Winterclaw, aiding Kalkia's daughter and a new war mother, Sejuani. Udyr stands by his vows to protect everyone Kalkia loved, and eventually Udyr and Sejuani built a stepfather and daughter relationship. Udyr was so true to his vow of protecting Sejuani that when she wanted to summon a giant Thunderbearer god to help her destroy another Freljord clan, Udyr reluctantly agreed just so his stepdaughter didn't die. Facing a giant Thunderbearer god for your daughter is tight. Well, maybe it's because I'm Canadian and I don't understand the whole Winterclaw's culture of ravaging and pillaging. Udyr does a great job as a father in the Winterclaw clan. He does get a point penalty for having rabies, almost killing a child, and not being there for most of his lover's and stepdaughter's life. But that's just a small nitpick. And that's why he's my number 4. And in the number 3 spot, we have our first follower card, Durand Architect, aka Dominic Durand, the husband of Durand Sculptor and the father of Durand protege, Shireen. Dominic is a creator of the Petricite Broadwing and Gorlif the Unscalable, 2 formidable allies of Demacia. There's not many times where you can say that your dad made 2 kaijus that protect the kingdom. It's an impressive feat. Dominic's motto is creating beyond imagination. He is also shown to have a great relationship with his family from their voice lines, and he understands the meaning of learning. There's a voice line in the game where Dominic admits to his mistakes over the years when speaking to his daughter. Accepting your humility and learning from your mistakes while also welcoming others to do the same is something I've always wanted to encapsulate, and it really shows that Dominic supports the growth of his daughter. Dominic just seems like a smart man to be around and to learn from, and that's why he's my number 3. Number 2, we have Seraphine's dad, the Acoustician. Before Seraphine was born, this man climbed from living in Zaun to living in a spacious Piltovian home. Much like Seraphine, he also has an interest in music. He dreamt of traveling the world while sharing his songs. Eventually, Seraphine's mother departed, putting the Acoustician's dream to a halt and leaving him as a single parent to raise Seraphine. He accepted the challenge and raised her well. Seraphine's magic strengthened and was a detriment to her health. She had sensitive hearing, so her dad crafted custom hearing aids to help her. He's also completely supportive of her going out to Zaun to share her songs, even helping her craft her floating stage, and letting her know about any upcoming events, sometimes even coming to her concerts too. Him being from Zaun also means that he won't discriminate against Zaunites, which is a plus. Also, he does dad jokes. What more can you ask? In summary, this man had to put his dreams to a pause before passing them down to his daughter. The acoustician is a solid dad who climbed his way up for a better life and reminds me of my own parents. And that's why he's my number 2. And in the number 1 spot, I don't think this is a surprise to anyone. Of course, I'm going to be putting Trusty Adnir in the number 1 spot. A little bit of context, this card was made to forever acknowledge a member in the Legends of Runeterra community, Rusticles aka Rusty. Rusty spent a day with the lore team to create this unit that truly represented his fight against the disease ALS along with him and his family. After many scrapped ideas for card effects, concept art decisions, and story building, Trusty Adnir was born. The lore team also hosted a donation event to Riot Games' Social Impact Fund. Stuff like this really makes me glad to be part of this community. Family is really important to me, and I don't know where I would be without my parents. Huge shout out to Rusty and the lore team. But back to the card, the Vestai live a minimalist lifestyle but are fiercely loyal and protective of their family and friends. Adnir aka Rusty puts their family first and ensures that his legacy lives on through his loved ones. When creating the card, Rusty wanted to highlight the journey of ALS. With it not having a cure, the finality of the disease is set in stone. Rusty wanted to show that life persists after a passing, and you can see how it's shown in the artwork. In the first card, Adnir is shown writing in his journal during the fall season. The card's effect then summons Adnir's children that are outside during spring. One of them is carrying Adnir's journal. This shows that even though Adnir passed, his legacy is kept in safe hands. But from how much this card means to the community and to me, I had to put it in my number 1 spot. But that's that. These were my top 5 best stats in Legends of Runeterra. If you enjoyed this stuff of bite-sized lore content, subscribe and see you again in 2 weeks. Anyways, I'm Kryn, don't do illegal, don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, peace.